everybody around the world. I'm LLBlueDragon, and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello and hi, and hello. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. Sorry that I couldn't stream yesterday. There was a very big storm, thundering and everything yesterday. And I didn't want to risk streaming today, so that's why there was no stream yesterday. But today there's no storm, which means it is time for stream and everything. And today we're going to continue more of Monster Prom. Now, last time that we left off, we basically completed one of the routes for Calculaster of finding the meanings of life and what his purpose was. Which, oddly enough, there were like some very weird answers from a lot of students, but we got like a very nice and satisfying way of the ending of him taking care of his succulent plants, which is really cute. Which is really, really cute. And now this time around, we're probably going to do more and see where this goes from here and everything like that. So, with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Do this, do that, and bam. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Short game. Skip all of this.
I can do this.
Skip this. Skip this. Cluedo? Okay. You stayed late at office. There are 5 people left, and suddenly they start to get unclothed for no good reason. What do you do? Propose to play the not so well known version of all-time favorite S.E. Cluedo. Okay. Be nice and bring them a snack. And by that you mean get into, because you're a snacky. Okay. Engage in casual conversations. You can finally overcome your social awkwardness by imagining all of them in. I have no idea what to choose. I'll just do this. Let's see. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of you, of your soul. This? Oh, none of them. Okay. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac. Okay. Cute puppy, the ambiguous iguana, the rich bee, the randomly arranged set of stars, the regal 1%, the red sword on fire. This. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person think Asuba is the best waifu. The person is Medicore, the person is boring, the person used Internet Explorer, the person is a coward, person lacks taste. This. Alright, we're gonna go to library. Alright, that day you spent some time on the library's PC managing your Star Kicker. Star Kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. Oh wait, whoops. There we go. You gain 100 million money, but also everything goes to cover costs, and you keep only 2 money. You enjoying the sound of no ear-splitting shrieks filling the air when suddenly an ear-splitting shriek fills the air. Oh boy.
Disgusting!
Zoe, what is this abominable nonsense? How dare you so much as think such filth, much less write it, much less put in on the internet? What? What are you even saying? Miranda, how? I honestly have no idea what you're so upset about. I'm simply expressing myself through the noble art of fanfiction. But writing a story about me, a noble and beautiful mere princess, in a forbidden romance with Nash Oman, the son of the Prime Minister of the Air Kingdom? The Prime Minister, Zoe. I would never date anyone from some socialist nightmare escape with a prime minister. But this has nothing to do with you. It's not set at Spooky High. It's set at Creepy High. And the mere princess is named Marmanda Van de Bert. That sounds nothing like Miranda Vanderbilt. They barely even end with the same 4 letters. I mean, she's got a point. Don't you know the last 4 letters are the most magical and important of all letters in Mermonaki culture? Why should I have this drivel ripped into shreds with a liberal knife, the cutlery used by the most scathing of reviewers? I'm really sorry if I'm getting these words wrong. See, Miranda, you're nothing like Marmanda. She totally would have gone with the slander spoon. The what now? I simply cannot stand by while my friend, classmate, and inferior publishes such air people sympathized nonsense. Oh dear, this could get uglier than it already is, but better step in and help a lady out. Which lady, though? It's up to you. Leave Zoe alone, Miranda. Don't you see she's done you a huge favor by exposing the treachery of Marmanda Valdeburnt? You need to go destroy Marmanda, not Zoe. Miranda's right, Zoe. A better writer wouldn't even need to put something as disgusting as the Earth People into a fanfiction. It's just a cheap trick for shocks value, like self-jest on MP. This one? Yes, of course, Zoe, I understand now. Your story is an Arab people Promageddon, It's a warning to me. Oh no. Sure, if thou get you to leave me alone. I don't like the sound of this. And now the next logical step is for us to warn the air people about how quickly I'll destroy them. By writing Miranda Vanderbilt into the story to murder Marmanda Fandy Burnt and Nash O'Nahon. What? No, it's not that kind of story. There are no content warnings for mindless slaughter. No mindless slaughter, mindful execution for heinous crimes against the crown by being a mere person converting with an air person. It's supposed to be a tragic star-crossing romance. Before a story can stop her, Miranda has grabbed the phone and is making edits to Zoe's precious fic. First, Miranda shall sneak into Marmanda's bedroom and have an assassin slit her throat whilst she sleeps. Because obviously Miranda would never dirty her hands. Then, Miranda shall take Marmanda's place in disguise to get to meet Nash, at which point her assassin will murder him as well in the same fashion. How dare you desecrate my fiction with unoriginal and prospective murders. You mess with my fanfic, I mess with your minds. She does, and oh boy, it's not nice. Somehow now your brain cannot tell the difference between chairs and feral panthers, which leads to many unpleasant moments. You lose 2 bonus and 1 smart.
All right.
Okay, let's see.
Show me that money.
Okay, so still that, and we already did the map. So it's these 2. Okay, let's go. Let's still go to the library.
All right.
Let's do this. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any effing idea on how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately leads to 2 monster dollars, so 2 money. You catch the tail end of a classic Zoe / calculator engagement. Oh, okay, this is it.
Server error.
Let's get down to business.
Okay. I'm already skipping that one because we already know what this is. Okay. This is Calculaster, this is Zoe, Zoe. And we already seen this answer. So I'm skipping it.
You're the saddest bunch I've ever met.
There we go. Skipping all that because we know what this is.
All right.
Okay. Now go to the library. That day you spend some time on the library's PC playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? The time it paid off, so F it. You gain 2 money. Nice. which should be enough to pay for any of the items that we'll get for the cafeteria. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chippy characters getting eaten by nightmare-fueled when Leonard slides into your midst. Oh god. I already hate this character. Can I just say that I already hate this character? Last time that we met him and everything, I just hate him. Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you. What? Oh cool, as much as I hate your casual SM, I love opportunities. What's up? I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. Oh boy. Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane though. If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with. Great, let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate a price for the commission. Excuse me, price? Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
What?
No. Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime and you can't think of anything but money. Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284! And that's just right now. By the end of this week, it could easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of until I hit 600. A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting in good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you. Yeah, don't work with this dude. Anyway, Dilder. No cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my crafts to the hopes of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen for you. You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art or whatever dumb F reason artists have for doing art stuff. Hey! Okay, Zoe, you have full permission to do whatever to obliterate this dude. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. Yes! Yes! Annihilate him! Annihilate him! If you can broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality. Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money. Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all you have got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indenture servants from ages 32 to 36. Hold on, is this an ending? For Zoe? You know. This would probably be for smarts. Maybe this?
Hard pass.
Oh. Excuse me? What in the 9 dimensions of unspeakable torment makes you think you can negotiate on my behalf? I thought it was a good idea. Really thought. I have no interest in Kappa's kidney. I only eat angel kidneys. You know the kidneys of Dave Boranza, acclaimed star of the TV Angel. Those are collector items. These kidneys, though, I wouldn't eat them even if they were signed by the entire cast of Firefly. Fine, I'll take my limited edition signed kidney elsewhere. Congratulations on missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime exposure opportunity. Okay, Leonard boasts away. Wait, does he really have his kidney signed by the entire cast of Firefly? Now you're kind of jealous. You lose 2 fun and 1 smart.
Alright.
Alright, I got 11 money. Let's see.
Give me your money.
Alright, here we go. So let us do the fairy one. This is the only one that's there, and we don't see the binder one, so.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay, let me see. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let's just go to cafeteria. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the date gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Suddenly you feel the cold embrace of a dagger at your throat. You recognize the blade is the Slayer. You close your eyes and prepare for the eternal sleep of death. It's about time.
The adventure must begin.
Prepare to give me a generous gift. You open one eye and see the Slayer eyeing your bottled fairy. Teen Monster Prom magazine said bottled fairies are in this season. Who cares if you have to imprison and harm a harmless creature of life? Fashion is more important than freedom. You fool mortal! I can't believe you're just wearing this thing. Bottle fairies are for adventurers. They give you important advice on winning boss fights, and they remind you what you're supposed to be doing, and they heal you once you've fallen in battle, restoring up to 6 hearts of health. Again, I can't believe they're doing straight up Zelda reference here. Gimme the fairy! Why not? The Slayer probably need the fashion help more than you do. You hand over your bottled fairy. And she immediately pops it open. Ooh, a fairy. It glows like the moon.
I'm Nora. Tell me about yourself.
Adventurer, the time has come for you to begin your journey. Oh, heck yes. Get ready, forces of evil and Efri. Now I'll know I'll always remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm here to guide you as you fulfill your destiny of emotional maturity. What? Wait, what? My destiny is to bring death to all monsters. For design, Nora the fairy therapist. You can call me a therapist if that's easier. I'm a licensed social worker. No, you're supposed to be my sidekick while I kill monsters. You're totally in the wrong dinner. Interesting. Now tell me, where do you think all of this anger is really coming from?
Unbelievable.
I'm angry at you. I'm on an adventure here, and you're supposed to be helping. You useless ball of fluff, duh. But isn't self-discovery the greatest adventure of all? Suddenly you hear a massive roar. A fearsome Lionel is attacking. It's a half-horse, half-lion creature, and it's totally original to this game and has never been featured in any other famous game franchise. Wow. Wink, wink. Uh-oh, I don't have enough experience points to kill a Lionel by myself. Welcome to the team, Blue! The Sire hands you her dagger. Looks like you've been drafted to a Lionel killing army of 2, so this is a pretty typical Tuesday for you. Hey, listen! Lionels come and go, but you should help your friend get to know herself a little better. Help her kill the Lionel inside herself. Amazingly, you can actually be helpful in this situation because you're secretly the most overpowered RPG class. A compliant caster, a rager, but like a rager who's super nice and cares about your friends. Let's do caster. As a compliment caster, you know that your skills work best when you stay back and buff the fighter on your team. You spend 15 mana casting a powerful compliment on the Slayer in... I'm sorry if I'm getting these words wrong today. And Fisa sing her tenacity and sincerity, and how she's really becoming a part of the school's community, even though she wants to murder almost all of her classmates because they're monsters.
Let's adventure together.
Well, I don't know what to say. I mean, I guess. Your compliment increased the Slayer's critical attack by 40%, and she has no problem stabbing the Lionel in its big dumb heart. It's dead! We killed an innocent creature. I mean, a deadly monster. I'll dance on your grave, beast. That was the last Lionel in existence. They're extinct now. Yay!
This is exactly what we needed.
Dancing is a powerful form of self-experience. While we're dancing on the creature's grave, why don't we reflect a bit on our emotions? Alright, I guess that's a good idea. Thanks for your help, Blue. You can dance on the grave of this beast too if you want. but just this once. Of course you wanted to. You're always down to dance near a corpse to gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
All right.
Let's do classroom again. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2 smarts. The Slayer doubly gets your attention by chucking a battle axe at your head.
The adventure must begin.
Sup, NPC, enjoying your daily loop? You can't believe the Slayer is accusing you of being a non-playable character, but to be fair, you do spend most of your days walking back and forth between predictable locations and reciting the same 4 lines of diagonal. Listen, I've decided to make you a permanent member of my team. You're welcome. Now, come on, loser. We're going slaying. Suddenly, an adorable, emotional, intelligent fairy flies out of the Slayer's pocket. It's Nora, the therapist.
The real dungeon is within yourself.
Arabia, why don't you feel the need to belittle your friend? Are you afraid that he might not want to join your team? Girl, enough with your side couple. He is not my friend, he is my teammate. I'm a tank, so I need a super support character to get the perfect team balanced.
Huh?
I find it fascinating how you're building these walls around your emotions. By tank, do you mean self-esteem? And by perfect team balance, do you mean healing my deep-seated rage issues? I don't have rage issues! Rah! You're infuriating cotton ball. I have monster issues. Specifically, my issues is that there are too many monsters still alive. Help me understand your perspective on this. What is the point of slaying all the monsters? Slaying monsters will make the world better. And safer. And justice.
Huh?
Oh, okay. We just had a breakthrough. Justice. Implying that these monsters deserve to be slain. What did they do to deserve that, Arabia? Hey, listen. You hold the key to your heart's future. It's just... So... Wait a second. I'm thinking of self-reflection. I am here to slay. Get away from my feelings, you free-dan fairy. Listen to me. For our next mission, we're going to steal some golem eggs for the poison spouting bridge demon and then place them in the fires of heck. They'll hatch into mortal dragons and then we'll slay the mortal dragons. Arabia, I would love if we could find a healthier outlet for these emotions. Let's explore some non-violent activities. How about we do a trustful exercise?
All monsters must die.
Or we could go find vomits, harpsichord, learn the ancient melody of vengeance, and crush the moon into all of the monsters. Okay. I'm really sorry. Give me 1 second. Alternatively, we could spend the afternoon meditating, journaling, and having honesty, frank conversations about your mother's parenting style. These are never going to agree on an adventure, and you desperately need to boost up your stats if you're going to be ready for the water temple. Luckily, you know an adventure that will be equal part epic and personal enrichment. Okay, let's journey into the depths of Wolfyard Elves, the Pershly dungeon of meaningful self-discovery. We shall better relax this night of the Order of Yoga. Top one.
Now you're really envisioning success.
Ah, what a beautiful idea. Let's be supportive and open to your teammates' contribution. Oh, fine, but this better be a very goddamn pre-list, or I'm literally going to finish you both so hard. You arrive at the cavern of Wolfyard Elves. It's filled with crystalline mirrors, and if you yell loud enough, the cave will echo back self-affirming platitudes. Oh, and it's also filling with tiny murderous elf golems who long for the taste of blood.
Oh, what a fierce adversary.
Huzzah! Battle me, tiny foes! The cave echoes back. If you can convince it, you can achieve it.
Prepare to die.
I am a hero of time. Savor my punches of justice. Prepare to die. The cave echoes back. You want to be a hero, said yet you can feel worthy of love, but your friends and family love you for who you are right now today. It's not something you have to earn. You are enough. This is the most insightful cave I have ever seen. I am so grateful for this experience together. The Slayers... Oh, sorry. The Slayer protests you from the elf golems, and you both leveled up. You did do much to defend the team, but the Slayer has a XP. Share Biff the spreads experience points across the whole party. You gain 2 creativities and 1 boldness.
All right.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go to this table
Show me that money.
and then exit.
All right.
And then let's see. Hold on. We're gonna do creativity. The day you were. Okay, is it? Yep. Okay, I'm skipping that. Once again, you find the Slayer attempting to punch her fairy companion slash therapist slash great enemy. Nora is amazingly good at not getting punched and is using the opportunity to provide some insight into the Slayer's subconsciousness.
Hey, try to listen to your inner self.
Remember our Acronis? UWOL? Your worth of love? SWFE? Slaying won't fix anything? YMCA? Young Men's Christian Association? I told you already, I'm the chosen one. I'm here to kill all the monsters. I don't need love, I need revenge. Not stay still. Now stay still and get ready for a punch. Alright, Arabia, but be careful. Sometimes repressed feelings can manifest when you least expect it, like right now. Nora winks at you and then winks at Arabia, and then pulls out a small pocket mirror and winks at herself. What? Suddenly a foe appears. Get ready, it's a boss battle. What's the boss battle? Oh no! What could this possibly be? What therapist could have possibly set this trap? I mean, found this unplanned situation. It is a massive, vicious, bloodthirsty owl bear. It has a purple wing, great contacts, and someone has painted the word Arabia's repressive emotions on its fluffy, surprisingly cute belly. Can I see it? Doth mine eyes deceive me? It looks like an evil version of yourself. One might say a manifestation of your repressed emotions.
You are unworthy.
I think that's definitely just a deadly, rabid, very dangerous, wild owlbear. Although I will agree that it has on a very S outfit. The owlbear roars, baring its long teeth, and charges at the Slayer. Wow, life in this high school sure is dangerous. You think? Holy ass, this thing is way out of my league. Owlbears are as wise as owls and as vicious as owls. And they love the forest, just like owls. See? It wants you to open up your heart and deal with your feelings. No, it just wants to open up my heart literally with its literal claws. Do you have any idea how wild animals work? Yeah, you're a fairy. You're supposed to know these things. I still think it's very powerful metaphor. I'm going to F die because my therapist doesn't understand what a metaphor is. Lashing out at me is just a manifestation of your own inner turmoil. The owlbear is clearly disoriented and kills 3 innocent passerbys. Its lust for blood is not yet satisfied. Help your friend vanquish the ultimate enemy. Wild raging boar and also emotions. Alright, let's see what our options are. Toss Arabia, the legendary Garmanical Battle Axe of Introspection. Convince Arabia to supplement Simplex the Owl. Simplex are like the hogs of wrestling. It's violent and emotional all at once. This.
Whoa, you're adventure pal material.
Is Simplex perfect? It's a wild animal, so it probably hasn't seen any wrestling moves before. The Slayer runs at the owlbear and attempts to lift it up, but it turns out that owlbears are massive and extremely heavy creatures. Uh-oh. My strength modifier isn't high enough. I can't lift it.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen, Arabia, I know you can do this. But, believe in yourself. Use the power of your emotions. Dang it, fine. I shall arrange this bow in the name of my kidnapped brother, Salil. I begrudgingly acknowledge that slaying might be a coping mechanism that I used to feel powerful and in control of my life. I see now that it's unfair to blame all monsters for my brother's mysterious disappearance. With the power of emotions coursing through her veins, the Slayer lifts the owlbear effortlessly. The owlbear roars happily. It apparently really likes being picked up. Hear my war cry, fiend. I love my brother and I miss him. Aww. The Slayer slams the owlbear down on the ground. It's a perfect suplex. The owlbear licks the Slayer's purple hair and pants away happily.
Hey, I'm listening.
Of course, the best move is to use on an owlbear is a bear hug. You're doing it, Arabia. You're healing your emotional wounds and also saving everyone's lives. Rah! I'm the best therapist ever. I'm going to unleash vicious animal metaphors on all of my clients. Probably don't. Rapid animal immersion therapist soon becomes the hottest mental health trend. And everyone is begging to have their inner demons exorcised by actual demons. You gain the Slayer's eternal loyalty, as well as 2 creativity and 1 money for helping test the new therapy. Yay! Alright. I guess we go alone since we don't see it.
All right.
There we go.
All right.
You ask nobody to prom because venture awaits you.
Whoa, you're adventure pal material.
Hey, Blue, there you are. Are you ready for more adventures? Sure.
I think that you are your biggest foe.
No, Arabia, come on, you can do it as we rehearsed it. Rehearsed what? Okay.
Oh, a critical hit.
Thanks. I want to tell yeah, it's been dope adventuring together. I want you to know that I appreciate it. Aw, you're welcome.
Hey, now I'm listening.
Great, you're making so much progress. Can you feel it? Yes. This hasn't been as bad as I expected it. And I reflect a bit on everything that happened. Oh, do you feel like sharing? I fight monsters because even if some of them, like Blue, are actually cool, most are despisable creatures. But it might be that part of my anger comes from elsewhere.
Pathetic.
My father was a monster, he was never home, and he ended up abandoning us. Oh. I know it was that cursed disease what took my mother, yet I feel in a way she also died of a broken heart, since she was never the same after he left. I don't know. To love is to open yourself to be hurt. Then my brother Sally disappeared. I'm sure some monster kidnapped him because the blood of the monster slayer run through our veins. Man, we're getting some lore from the Slayer. And I guess even that's easier to entertain than the idea he left on his own to look for our father because he's younger and never got to see the kind of man he was.
You've made great progress.
Wow, Arabia, that was impressive. That was impressive breakthrough. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot lately. The truth is, being this angry all the time can be exhausting. It can be. It is. There is a merit in learning to relax too. You can just engage in the quest of just having a good time at prom. And Blue has been so eager to be your sidekick all this time that something tells me could be interested in joining you once again this time. Right? Right!
Let's adventure together.
Well, that doesn't sound bad.
Whoa! Loving stuff feels way better than hating stuff.
Whoa, cool! You and Arabia had a wonderful night together. She seems happy to stop the slaying for one night and just relaxed. Her outfit is halfway been a dress and some chained mail, but it looks like a fine compromise and it's astonishingly beautiful. She seems nervous and admits that being among monsters still unsettles her a bit, especially being unarmed. Well, unarmed if you don't count the dagger she carries in her grabber. You tell her there's nothing to worry about since monsters aren't necessarily dangerous. You ask her if she also feels unsettled that way being around you. She thinks for a second. No, you make me feel safe. I think you make the anger go away. It feels good. In the beautiful staring silence, you two slow dance. Aww. Nice. those 3 weeks might have been the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened and it was wonderful. The Slayer kept on harassing Lemmy and Damien. On one hot summer night, they ended up having the weirdest together ever. It was a life-changing experience for all of them, but they don't talk much about it. Zoe dictated the next several years to write her most ambitious fanfic ever to focus on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. He delves into the psychological nuisance of the mystery gang while also including crossovers with Akira, Flipper, and the unbearable lightness of beings. This is definitely a straight up reference to like Shaggy being like almighty and powerful like a god. That is straight up a reference to that. It was said to make tall stories, mastery of prose, and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western liberal canon. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seems larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. Battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Really sorry about that. You have unlocked 2 images from the gallery. Oh, nice! Nice. Gallery. Ending. Aww. Cute. More art. What the fairy? We finally got the little fairy! Nice. Nice, nice. Awesome, awesome. Okay. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. We did a lot today. We actually found new routes, and also we completed the fairy in a bottle one. Yes, finally. We finally completed that one, and now we actually got, all we have now is for that clipboard, and maybe, fingers crossed, we'll actually get it. Maybe, I don't know. The possibilities are endless. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll continue more of this. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all laters. Bye! Bye, everyone! Bye-bye! Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye!